Hey everybody, and welcome back to Divinity Dragon Commander. Now we did have a quick hiccup here. I've already recorded an episode, but unfortunately something went terribly wrong with the recording. And it was pretty much unsalvageable. So just a quick update on what's going on. The politicians arrived, much to my dismay. I hate politics. I am completely and utterly apolitical. Okay. So I'm not a fan of politics at all. And so it's going to be very interesting to watch what the people are going to ask me to do and how I'm going to react, and chaos and madness will ensue and weird and all that. So I'm sure you'll have fun with that. Basically, we have the undead, which are your religious nuts, the elves, which are your environmental nuts, the dwarves, who are big on family and cash, and alcohol. Basically, yeah. The lizards, who are kind of the voice of moderation, which is nice. Glad we have one of those. However, they don't really want an emperor at all, they just kind of want a republic. So, I kind of sympathize with them more than anybody else at the moment. And then there's the imps, which are the source of science, and blatantly said that morals have no place in science. Which, that was interesting. So, it's going to be weird to see how that works out. So there was all that. I did institute conscription, which should give me some more people. However, the undead were happy with that, the dwarves were happy with that, the imps were happy with that, the elves and the elves were appalled, and the lizards were somewhat disapproving but accepting. And that's about all that went down. So let's just see. Well. No. I don't need to be involved in this. 95%, I mean... Lost one trooper. Yeah, okay, so you can see the imps, the undead, and the dwarves are happy with me, and the elves and the lizards aren't quite as happy. Ground units, air units, and sea units cost less. Motivation is down slightly.
Fie upon Edmund's pride, Commander. The Lizard Lords have granted him the honor of representing our mighty military on a diplomatic mission of utter import, and he gets his knickers in a twist because it comes with a spot of sacrament alien to our ways. I should think it would be good fun to attend an imp ceremony. Something is bound to blow up. Isn't that what the generals normally like?
I like her. Well, Edmund, what are
Imps,
you...
Commander. Are they not truly the lowliest of all the races? Were it not for the hint of demon cunning in their blood, we most probably wouldn't speak to them as much as serve them for supper with a series of seasonal stuffings. As it is, however, the Lizard Lords have deemed it fit to strengthen the military cooperation between ourselves and those demoniacal dewdrops.
Demoniacal dewdrops.
I'd exhale an existential sigh upon the hearing of such folly, yet give it no further thought but for one devilish detail in the treaty. It is I, as our foremost general, who must, quite literally, stoop to inspect their armies. An impish high priest will be present, figures fit for farce that are greeted and received with ridiculous amounts of highly ritualized protocol. As Henry might say, Commander, I'd rather lick marmalade from an orc's behind than bow to an imp. My very reason for currying your draconic benevolence at this hour. Certainly I have your blessing to abstain from these grotesque formalities and tend to business rather than etiquette.
Interesting. No, I can't. I'm sorry, dude.
Your wish, my command, et sorry cetera. But if there indeed be hoops, the snapping of little necks will be added to the ritual.
I need them. I do. I can't have you alienating them.
I must say, I don't envy Edmund, Commander. He's to bow and scrape afore an imp of all things. If 'twere any other general, I'd publicly protest. But that conceited tosser deserves to kiss dust once in a while. Remind him he walks the earth just like the rest of us. Well, except you, perhaps.
You taught our enemy the meaning of defeat, Commander, but already I'm aching to give them another lesson. Come, to... It's hard to say, isn't it? I'd say no, but about whom, Commander? Shifty son of a bitch, isn't he? Acting all high and mighty.
Nope. Nothing new.
Impressive victory, Commander. You fight like a lion. You know very well
Yeah.
how it's going. We're out now.
You got anything good for me? Huh. Fun. Oh. It's worth saving up for something here. Well, we gotta get better. Higher in the story anyway. What does my wizard friend come up with for
Bravo,
me?
Commander. My privilege, Commander.
I need to go further in storyline for that too. Oh, wrong button. Engineering way.
Shall I tell you about the dreams I had, my lord, or had you rather we move right on to business? Without delay, my lord.
I was actually kind of interested. Where is the Juggernaut? I don't. Ow. Public transportation. Yeah, I could use that. I'll save the 5 points in case of something. Was below 50. Oh. Okay. Ah, because the elves aren't 50% happy with me. Interesting. That's a war factory, isn't it? Yeah. Apparently that's the only spot I could land. Whatever. Okay, and last time I did this, it went horribly. In fact, so horribly that you guys didn't see it. It was embarrassing. It was terrible. And I figured I would not subject you to that. So, I have you now. Maybe. Let's see. I feel better about this. Reaching fire. I don't know what that does. Alright. Let's get in on it. It does burden them. Sorry, I'm a bit sniffly today. That is the most annoying thing ever, too. Alright, off we go. Alright. So,
Where's my gold, Commander?
go. Claim things.
Pay me in blood.
Here's to you, sire.
What's that? I don't know. I don't have time to find
Nobody
out.
can stop us. A drumman's orders are a sober man's thoughts. There'd better be a tavern. No mountain can stop us.
This could be a terrible mistake.
No one escapes the twins. They'll be squished like grapes, sire.
Of course, my lord. We fight for freedom.
They're coming around behind.
We'll crush them one leg at a time.
Can't have that. Also can't see through clouds.
Big guy coming through.
I should get turrets on hand first.
Now capture our buildings. For glory and honor and wealth.
And wealth, of course. That's important.
Death before failure. Construction underway, Commander.
It's weird. I've got to... Usually you can just tap a number. But I can't do that on this game. I have to actually hit
Is that a
Alt.
tree? Well, not anymore. Construction in progress. We're under attack, but we will hold our ground. Anything for the Empire. Construction in progress. We're out of recruits, Commander.
Alright.
Not enough recruits to turn into a dragon, Commander.
That has some dark undertones right there. I have to sacrifice recruits to become a dragon. How many recruits do I have to sacrifice?
Wall factory completed. Mortar turret completed.
Your life.
Mortar turret completed. Of course, my lord. We fight for freedom.
Run, little buggers. I don't think they have anything to shoot back at me either. Bad time.
Armor is weakening, sire. Better be a tavern. Always ask.
Yeah, okay, of course. So I'll keep these guys busy while you guys torch things. Finally, something that can shoot back. So really catch me. My mouse is not responding as it should. Which is what I get for buying it cheap. He's done over there? Good. Come help me out. Actually, it's... So
He'll be hit by the man with the hammer soon.
There is no reason to doubt your insight, sir.
Woo! Six minutes, not bad. No casualties. Oh yeah. Prayers collect them all, added to condemned wars, not child's competition. What are the lizards like me again? Oh, it's because I made my general actually go do it. Just design a new flying device with healing powers. Prototype crashes and burns, fails to save itself. Emperor laughs it off. Only does that on presentations.
It would seem Edmund has come back from his inspection duties among the Imp armies already. I had expected tales of mayhem to precede his reappearance. In fact, I bet Henry the lizards and imps would be at war as soon as he set foot among them. But no. All the better, of course. Though a little disappointing.
I can't say that I thought differently.
Frightfully boring folk, those lizards, Commander. That general of yours held our High Priest hostage with board games and chatter. Our engineers built a great tower just to blow it up again. A great gift for the envoy of our allies. But did he come and watch? No. Preferred conversation to combustion. What a nincompoop.
Oh, I know. Explosives are always more fun. Always.
Commander, no doubt you rejoice at my swift return from the land of imps, that borough of blight, that cyst in civilization. Returned have I to more glorious heights. The gods I'd thank if I believed in any. Do forgive me if I appear exceptionally smug today, but I was very flattered, you see, to witness how my reputation precedes me even into the very crevices of the world. The imps had heard of my approach and my modicum of resentment for their rituals. I was therefore pleasantly surprised to be greeted with a cordial handshake no more.
Huh.
Yes, he was rather an agreeable chap, as a matter of fact. The High Priest, I mean. After the military inspection, we played chess and talked philosophy the night through. It goes without saying I won every game and lacerated his logic like an eagle its prey. But he was not as devoid of all intellect as I had expected his entire species to be. A comforting thought, somehow, knowing you trust them to strap explosive engines to your back.
Well, I'm glad you're happy at least.
What a win you scored, Commander. Wish I were a dragon sometimes, to burn and battle like you. Hold your horses, Commander. We're barely out of the stables.
Combat and carnage! Huzzah! You showed him, Commander. Hope springs eternal, does it not? In any case, let's hope hope does.
Still Jack Grex. It's a pumpkin. And I think that's a pepper, but she's a pumpkin.
Commander.
Who can I
pleading
piss
here
off today?
On behalf of a dwarven miner who was cruelly left to his fate by his own kindred. An incident in the mines cost him his leg, and he is too poor to pay for a proper prosthetic one. Henry, your own general, could afford impish machinery, but the dwarves, who easily could as well, will not provide for their stricken fellow. Well, I say they should. Indeed, the state should. We can. So why not do so?
Just like
You got anything to say?
diseases, accidents are simply punishments from the gods. If this misbegotten dwarf lost a leg, he probably took the Seven's names in vain, or forgot to say a prayer before dinner, and they saw it fit to make him attentive of his sin. Paying for his convalescence would be tantamount to forgiving his trespass, which only the gods have the least to do.
So you're arguing Darwinism.
There are more with a prosthetic limb than without among us imps. Comes with the territory, I suppose. All those volatile war machines. Most of our top inventors have more metal than meat to them. And of course, it's only fair the government chips in where they can.
If he lost it in a government job, I would feel better about that.
Oberon's tale is a shocking one, Commander. If this miner suffered such a dreadful injury while working, then the mining corporation in charge should pay for his treatment. And if they won't or cannot, then yes, the nation should.
See, I believe the corporation should do it, but not... I believe that they should just have to do it. I don't think that this should even come up to the nation.
If the state should pay for each and every work accident, for every broken nail and broken leg, we'll be paying through the nose. And it's your finances that'll be crippled. Mark my words, Commander. Listen to that bleeding heart elf, and the treasury will bleed the more for it.
It's thorny. And I know I'm reading too much into this, and I know it's just going to be, do you get more gold or not? But I'm trying to play this like I actually would play this if I were in the situation. And I'm not a fan of Obamacare. I agree that the current healthcare system is broken. I just don't think Obamacare is the answer, at least not in the form it's taking. And they're not going to give me the details I require to make an informed decision. Apparently. The undead are happy with me, the dwarves are happy with me, and the imps are happy with me. So I can absorb the backlash. And I am fighting in elven territory at the moment. I'm gonna say yes.
The people deserve a kind emperor and a generous one too. You are both, Commander.
Just see that it makes sense when you institute it.
So then you do forgive, and you do what is the prerogative of the Seven. Remember pride and fall, Commander. It's a long way down from the Raven.
The people deserve a kind emperor.
Yeah, you said that already.
But this will cost us millions! Once word gets out, every lazy bones in the land will feign a headache and cash a handout. This is insanity!
Which, yeah, that's an issue, but for all the people who are actually disabled.
This decision will endear you in the hearts of many, and shame the dwarves for the neglect of their own brother. All in all, I'd say this has been a productive day.
Especially since I kind of screwed the people over a little bit last time on the conscription. I mean, we needed it.
Thanks, Commander. Took about 100 imps a hand and a foot to get your jetpack in working order. So paying for a couple of metal fingers and toes is the least you can do in return, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, but this wasn't about me. But I appreciate the sentiment. How do you still have all your parts?
Romeo the Grease Monkey reporting in. It'll be my pleasure.
Guess you're not going to tell me. I want this. Can't have it, but that's what I want. Increases the firing range. I don't really foresee a need for any of those.
It would seem Edmund has come back.
Wizard man got
You
anything?
remain true to your legacy, but gladly shall I...
Some kind of healing ability. There's got to be some kind of healer on the field. Just be stupid not to. See what's going on in the field. Not a whole lot. Okay. I will claim this land in the name of me. I don't like you. I don't trust you at all. You are not okay. Oh, yes, conscription, so the cost is less. Cool. That works. So then if they try to attack my capital, I have a defense force. They're in striking range of that. I feel okay about this. I think we'll see what this guy is planning. Oh, okay. Alright, so that looks to be the end of this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.